Hello, I like to cook sometimes and today we're making glazed chicken fingers. So this will have a pepper garlic sauce and for that get your flame on, pan on and let's begin. Okay, first things first, you want to get one whole onion, finely chopped, and you want to sweat this on a pan on medium heat for a few minutes. Make sure to spread around equally and it's not layered on top of each other, and give it a stir every once in a while to make sure that it doesn't burn. You want to continue this until it's nicely browned like this, and then you want to toss in about 5 to 7 cloves of garlic, crushed. Just toss your garlic in like So once you toss in your 5 to 7 cloves of garlic, give it a bit of a stir and make sure it doesn't burn. Alright, now you can go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of really hard to pronounce sauce. Keep in mind that the soy sauce will bring a lot of salinity into your sauce, so you only want to season it in the end with salt to get to the right flavors. Now you can go ahead and toss in 1 teaspoon of demerara brown sugar. You can use regular brown sugar, but I prefer this one because the molasses brings some sweetness to the recipe. Next up is a teaspoon of black pepper, preferably freshly ground black peppercorns, that's what I'm using, and you want to go ahead and give it a bit of a stir. On the side, we are going to prepare a mixture of 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 1 cup of water. This acts like a thickening agent when it becomes warm in the sauce and it will give our sauce a nice texture. Now you want to pour the solution in and give it a bit of a stir. You want to keep stirring until the mixture starts to boil and then let it simmer on low heat for 5 to 6 minutes. Don't forget to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use a neutral flavored oil, but I prefer this one for the flavor. You will know your sauce is done when you run a spoon through the mixture and it coats the back of the spoon, like this. At this stage, you want to give it a little taste and add salt to taste. And with this, the sauce is done. Let's move on to our chicken. For this recipe, we are using the chicken breast. Now the thing with the chicken breast is that it's thin on one side and thick on the other. This can cause the chicken to cook unevenly. To fix this, we're going to put it inside a plastic bag and hit it till it cries. What I'm using there is a meat mallet. This will make the meat even and tender. Now we'll take the chicken out of the bag, cut it into finger-sized pieces and move on to the next step. In front of us we have what is a classic breading station. To the breadcrumbs you want to add some salt, garlic powder, a healthy shake of oregano and red pepper flakes. For the actual breading process, you want to begin by dipping your chicken in the flour mixture and then the egg mixture. I like to use a dry hand wet hand technique where you handle dry ingredients and wet ingredients with one hand each to avoid clumping. Notice how I'm repeating the first 2 steps again. This will make your chicken fingers extra crispy. Finally, we toss the chicken fingers into the breading. Make sure that the chicken finger is coated well because no one likes patchy chicken fingers. For the actual frying process, you want to heat up about 4 tablespoons of oil in a pan. Lay the breaded chicken fingers into the pan away from you. This will prevent any of the oil flying out of the pan from falling on you. You want to fry these for about 1 minute and 30 seconds before you flip them over. When you flip them over, they should have a nice golden brown crust on the other side. Fry for another minute and 30 seconds and take them out of the pan to rest. Resting is important because it will allow the chicken fingers to retain their juices. Now it's time to plate up. You could of course plate up however you want to, but I like to spread my sauce on top of the chicken, like this. Alright, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, share and subscribe. I like to cook sometimes and I will see you guys next time.